Hello everyone, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Welcome to part 5 of Saphira's tutorial. So far you should have made the head, wings, all the feet, and the front legs. In this portion we will be doing the back legs as well as the neck. Okay, so for the back legs I'm going to be doing one back leg with you, and then you need to go back and mirror it so it is exactly the opposite for the other leg. Okay, because it's too much to try to explain how to do it opposite for the back leg. So if you don't know how to mirror something, what you're going to do is you're going to hold your screen in front of a mirror and you will see what I mean by mirroring, okay? Alright, so let us begin. So for this first leg, you do not need to mirror it, just follow me as we go. Okay, first I'm going to make another claw for the back leg. So the same way that we made the claws for the front legs, we will be making a claw for the back legs. So we're taking white band, wrapping it around, creating 5 loops, double looping a white, pulling it on, reclaiming the loops, double looping another white, pulling it on, reclaiming the loops, and then taking 3 white, and then 3 of the navy blue. Okay, I'm going to put this on a holding hook for now. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's work on our back leg. So I'm taking the ocean blue and the ocean blue jelly, okay, like I've been doing. Alright, so just follow me. One of each at a time. Okay, now I'm going to take a navy blue and an ocean blue. Like that. Okay, here we also want to take a navy blue and an ocean blue. Same thing here. Then we're going to take 2 navies. Okay, we're going to cap off the end here, wrapping it around, creating 4 loops. Double loop a navy. This part you actually do not have to mirror. You can do it the same way. So if you're to make the muscle for the other leg, you can actually just do it the same way. You can even use the other half of your loom to do it now if you want to. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to loom it. So Okay, let's tie off our ends. Okay, so there is the muscle. Okay, so now we're going to do the actual back leg itself. So starting here, taking one band of each. Okay, so here I put a navy in, like I did before. Now I'm taking 2 navies at a time. Okay, double loop. And here, and take one of each. Double loop here. Okay, now you're going to take that claw, okay, and we are going to put it right around this peg here, like that, okay. Take your foot, and we're going to take one like this, okay, so the thumb is at the bottom, the pinky is going to be at the top when we attach it around the loops, like this, okay, for your first leg. For your second leg, you're flipping it, so obviously it's going to go this, you're going to take the other foot, the opposite one from this, and it'll face that way, okay. Your pinky, whichever way you're doing it, your pinky toe should be at the top, okay, so go through the loops. So all 6 loops, wrap around the peg. Now I'm going to go through the cap band in my muscle. Okay, and that is going to go right around here. And I'm going to loop it, so dig down. Okay, loop the bands, lift up the muscle. We're going to connect the sides to the sides like we've been doing on the other leg. Okay, it's the same exact concept. Okay, so go through the first set of bands, wrap around the loop, loop up, go through the next set. Okay, let's loop up the diagonals first. 2 diagonal bands, and then we're going to loop up the verticals. Okay, on this side we're going to attach the edges. Same thing, and loop up the diagonals first, then the verticals. And we're going to loop up in here. Up to here, okay? Wrap the next set of loops around the next peg, loop up. Again, we can lift up a little bit if we have to. If it's getting too stretched out, lift up the bends. Alright, so again we're going to tie off our 3 ends here. Now when you go back and attach the muscle to the other leg, make sure you make it symmetrical to this leg. So the long side will be here and then shorter and short. Okay, so it'll be opposite of this one. Again, you can hold your screen up to a mirror and repeat that part of the tutorial in order to see how it looks that way. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take off the tying bands around the foot, and then the lower ones in here in the muscle. Okay, so there's 3 that are kind of in the muscle. Take those out. Okay, let's do the top part of the leg. We're going to start again with the muscle. Okay, so sorry. Okay. Oh wait, just kidding. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can take off these 2. Okay. 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 Take 2 bands at a time. Okay, take a navy blue and wrap it around this peg, creating 4 loops. Then go down and let's loop the bands. Woo. Okay, tie off your 5 ends here. Okay, again, for the second back leg, you can make this muscle the same because it is the same. Okay, because flipped in a mirror, it will look exactly the same. Okay. There we go. There's a muscle. Now let's do the actual main part of back leg. Okay. So just follow me. We are doing our regular blue colors again. Okay, take your 2 bands at a time. We're doing our horizontals again. Okay, we're going to do a double loop one here. Okay, so now we're going to take our bottom part of the leg, and again we're going to attach it so the curvy side is up. Okay, you have like a flat side and a curved side. Curved side is up, pinky toe is facing up, right? We're going to go through the first set of loops here, the lowest set, pull off the tying band. Be very careful here because we don't want to break anything. And we're going to wrap them around this peg very carefully. Push down so it doesn't come off. Then you're going to go through the next set and again pull off the tying band. Wrap them around this peg. Okay. Now what I have to do here is I'm going to lift up the top 2 bands here, the top 2 that I wrapped around. Keep them, hold them on your hook so they don't come off. Double loop a blue, put it across here, and then replace the bands. Okay, push down. Now we can actually loop up this set here, down here. So let's loop that up to keep that set safe. Okay. Now we're going to go through this set here, take off the tying band, wrap around this peg, and we're going to lift up the top 2 bands here, taking a blue and a jelly blue and putting them across there and then replacing the band over that. Okay, then I'm going to loop up again. Alright, looping up, and once more, loop up again. So up to here, okay? This one we can also loop up. Okay, so this one I'm looping up to here, okay? And this one I'm going to go up once more, okay? So I looped up to here and here and here, okay? Take your bustle, go through the cap band, wrap the cap band around this peg here. Okay, muscle is facing down. We're going to go down and we're going to loop up the diagonals. Okay, so very carefully we're going to find them first because they might be hidden like mine. There they are. Okay, make sure that cap band stays around the peg. Okay, then I'm going to loop up the center. Up to here. Okay. Now I'm going to lift up the muscle, so now it's hanging on those bands. We're going to wrap the next set in line right here around this peg. So go through the loops, wrap around the peg. Then we want to dig down and loop up the diagonal. Oops. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to go down here and we are going to loop up this column up to here. Okay, let's loop the other side now. So now I'm going to go to the other side of the cap band to this set of bands. Oops. going through them. So opening up the hole and wrapping around this peg. Then looping up this column up to here, okay? Now we're gonna go through the first set on the edge here, open up the hole, wrap around the peg, loop up once. Let's do the other side, so go through the set. On the edge, open up, wrap around, loop up. Okay, we can release a little bit from down here. Don't release too much though. Okay, just a little bit. Alright, go through the next set, wrap around, loop up. Next set, wrap around, loop up. So we're just going to keep doing this till the end. Loosen it up a little bit, or lift it up. Okay. Almost there. Okay, so I'm to here, 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 and here. Okay, these 5. I'm gonna wrap the final sets around them. Okay, so this set, I'm gonna go around this peg. I'm gonna loop all the way up. Next set goes around this peg. Now, if we want to stuff it, it's a good idea to do it now before we close it up all the way. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of fiberfill and just push it in the leg. Okay, so just push it in there. Okay. You can always add more later. Okay, I'm going to tie off my ends. Now this portion of the tutorial, you want to make sure you do opposite for your second leg, okay? Make sure you do it symmetrical, okay? Very important. If you don't know what that means, you really shouldn't be doing this tutorial, in my opinion. Symmetry, symmetry, symmetry. Okay, there's a leg. Alright, we can take off the lower bands. The 5 that are buried in the leg. Okay, so there's a back leg. So make your second one and make sure it is opposite, symmetrical. Okay, very important. Okay. So now that we've finished the legs, we're going to start on the neck. So you're going to take your head, because we'll be needing it. We're going to make some spikes for the neck, so you're going to take your white bands. Okay, you're going to take one, you're going to wrap it 5 times. We're making 5 loops on your hook. Then you're going to double loop one. Reclaim the end. Double loop another. Reclaim the end. Double loop a third. Reclaim the end, and now we're going to take 3. 2, 3. 3 white. Pull through, reclaim, and then take 3 of your jelly navy, so your dark blue. Pull that onto there, reclaim, and that is going to be one of the spikes, okay? You want to make 5 of those, okay? Then we're going to make a tiny one, so take white, wrap it 5 times around your hook. Double loop a band. Pull it on, reclaim, and then you're going to double loop a navy. Pull on. Okay, so you're going to make 2 of those. So you're going to have 5 of the bigger spikes and 2 of those little spikes. Alright, we're going to start the neck now. So we're using our lighter blues again, so 1 of each. Okay, now I'm going to take one of each and I'm going to do my horizontal, so I'm going to stretch them all the way across. All 5 to start. Three, four, 5. Do that 4 more times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I'm going to do over every 3 pegs now. Okay. Okay, now you're going to take your head and we're going to attach the top 5 loose ends to these 5 pegs. So the top 5, so the ones I have that are tied off in black, we want to attach it so the head is right side up. Okay. Don't worry about the bottom bands. Okay, so I have it attached. Okay, I'm going to loop up both edges. So both edge columns I'm going to loop up. Okay, I'm going to loop up once on this column. And once on this column. Alright, so now I'm going to take the 2 little horns. One is going to go right around this peg. If it's curved, attach it so it's curving upward. Okay, the other little horn is going to go here. Okay, once we've done that, we can loop all the way up these 2 columns. Okay, I'm going to loop up twice up the middle. Go up twice. Oops. You have to really pull that head to be able to get to the bands. I'm going to attach one of the spikes again so it's curving upward if it's curved. Loop up twice. Attach another. Again, curved upward if it's curved. Loop up twice. Attach another. Loop up twice. Oops. make sure you get all the loops around the peg. Okay, tie off your 5 ends. And pull this off. Okay, so once I've pulled it off, I am going to take off. Oh, first I want to adjust these spikes. They're cool. See how cool that looks? Ah, it looks just like her on the book. Ah, okay. Take off the 5 tying bands at the top, so the ones we wrapped around here, not the ones at the bottom of the jaw. Those we're saving for when we do the stomach portion. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to extend the neck a little bit more, okay? Probably by about 6 sets, okay? 6 sets is really good. Yeah, okay. So we're just going to do that, okay? So take your 2 bands at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be on the 7th to 8th peg, okay? We're going to put one on. And we'll have to make a couple more spikes as well, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. Okay, so again, we're just going to take 2 at a time, going across 3. Whoops. Alright, so once we've done that, we are just going to attach the neck, okay, the 5 ends. That was a lazy job there. Okay, we have to actually make 3 more spikes, so I'm going to do that right now. We're going to make them a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is add an extra base to it. So 2 double looped bands attached. 3 double looped bands attached. Whoops. Okay, then I'm going to take 3 and then 3 more. So they're a little bit longer. Oops. Okay, then you're going to take your 3 navy, pull those on, and this will wrap right around this first peg in the center. Once we've done that, we're going to loop up twice. So once, twice. Let's make another spike. I didn't make mine ahead of time, so I'm making them now. Double loop, pull on, clean, double loop again, double loop again, 3 bands, three bands again, and then 3 navy. Okay, attach here. Oops, looks like I missed a loop. Let's try that again. Get all the loops around the peg. Loop up twice, and let's make 1 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Double loop. Double loop. Double loop. Take 3. Take 3. Take 3 navy. Okay, wrap that right around here. Okay, just like that. Oops. Grr, I messed up. Looks like I grabbed the wrong bands. Alright, attempt 2. Let's try that again. Okay, and just loop up the rest. Okay, then just tie off your ends and pull off. Okay. Tie off your ends. And pull off. Alright, cool. So there's her neck. Pull off these 5 tying bands in the center. We will also be doing the underside of her neck later, after we do the body. Okay, so there we go. There's her neck. Kind of adjust the spikes if you want to. Okay. Alright guys, so continue to the next part and we will continue with working on her. Okay? Great job. See you over there.